we are cruising to go get another project. Borrowing my brother-in-law's truck, got a trailer hooked up. Now it's time to go pick it up, guys. We're on the way to get it. Got my crew with me. Gonna get it done. Alright guys, we are on site. It's back there somewhere behind that truck. Little blue hatchback. Alright, so we're having troubles rolling it because there's a flat tire. And I forgot my portable pump, so I took the thing off, got a strap hooked up to it, try to pull the sucker out. So here's the first attempt. Alright guys, we got the car loaded up on the trailer. It was only a little hard with basically 3 children trying to help me load it, but we got it. There it is, guys. There's in all its glory. It's been damaged since after I purchased it. Someone did it in the hood a bit more for me up here and broke the light out, and someone backed into it, it looks like, and there's scratches all the way down the sides. That's all new. This car, and then they hit this side right here and hit the bumper and made that even worse. Look at that Bondo. And it broke out on my Bondo, look at that. And then they hit it down here and dented that in. So yeah, that kind of sucks, made it worse, but some of the cool stuff, it came from Michigan, 89. It's the original Honda paper. Looks like mice have gotten in here. Freaking grody. But yeah, it's supposed to get 40 to 44 miles per gallon. It's all there, just standard. $6,345. Seats blowed out. Sun has destroyed and eating everything else up. Apparently they were mice. Let's check. Yep, definitely mice there. And it looks like they're eating this insurance paper. So there it is in all its glory. Alright guys, tonight I'm going to kind of look over everything, see what it's going to take to get it together, get it running again. It's been sitting for a few years. Last time I was registered shows 2012, so 5 years sitting. I did look, the timing belt looks like it just frayed and the mice might even eaten it. I found a few mouse nests and all that fun stuff. So what I'm first going to do is work on getting on these old tires that were on the race car that I'm working on, because I have a set of rims for those and I have another one coming for the racing tires itself. And what's on there now is a 13 steel wheel. I'm going to put on these 14 so it raises up a little bit and so I can roll it around, because one of these tires is definitely bad. So we will put these on and see how this goes. So there's the car. One cool thing is it still has the original Honda kind of steel wheel center caps, which I haven't seen these much, so it's kind of cool it's still on here. I'll take these off, pop these out, and save those for future. Alright guys, having trouble with these wheels because they're literally rusted onto it. I took the lug nuts off. The rims have been sitting and like rusting together down here. So I'm gonna get out the hammer and beat the crap out of them, see if I can get them off. Alright guys, let's get you a rundown. Sorry it's a little windy today. So I broke down the car some yesterday to find out what's going on. Distributor cap looked okay. There's little chew marks. I found a nest underneath this. So I cleaned it out. There's a whole mouse nest there. I am not 100% sure how they got into it, but it was full. There's some residue and pieces from it there and back there. So I got the motor mount off. Since this is the stripped down kind of DX version, it's a 4-speed, high gas mileage, no AC, no power steering, nothing like that. So I don't have to deal with that. Just a sport bracket and the motor mount there. So I took that off and I was working on getting off the crank and the alternator. The alternator, the bolt down below, is super rusted, so I sprayed it with some oil last night. Hopefully today I can get it so I get the belt off. And then I broke the pulley down there. So I got the cover off. There was a hole right here where I had the bolt, and I was doing my little bolt trick and it broke. So it was definitely rusty. Everything under here is rusty. The piece up there that connects it is almost broke. You can see some of this kind of rust. This just gives you an idea of what's going on with the car. So the real question is, will this come off? I might borrow an impact to try hammer it off. So the main purpose for buying this car, getting it for so cheap, that helped. I wanted to have more headlights, and I wanted another long block just in case the other one was bad, which it's not as far as I know, but I really needed it for the steering. Since there is no power steering, it's a manual rack, and so I'm going to put the manual rack onto the race car. So that is the main goal. Also, I'll have more relays. I'll have like a wiper motor. Some of the stuff that's kind of hard to get nowadays, I want to get it, and always have a backup. So that's the goal with this bad boy. So the real question is what to do with it next. Alright guys, you saw the EK pull away. It had the V16A and the GSR transmission set up in it. I was saving it, trying to find a shell to put it in. Unfortunately, it was time to go. But a part of the deal of selling that was so I can get the Nitto NT05 racing tires. I got some more cash to try to find some rims and get some just street tires for the other set of rims, and finish getting a few parts that I need. I need to finish doing a roll bar or a harness bar at least, and get a 5-point harness for the car, and maybe get the ECU chip and socketed, and we'll see. But yeah, it's gone. Sad day. I finally had the setup I wanted to put into like an EF hatch or an EG hatchback, but it's all good. On to the next project. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in on this episode. This was kind of supposed to be out on Saturday. Had some computer technical difficulties. I got those resolved for now. And I'll keep working on the sports sedan there, and then the hatchback down there. So I'm working on putting the timing belt in it, because the mice did eat it and mess it up with all the evidence of mice everywhere. And so I want to work on getting that running. The real question is what to do with it. There's a pull at the end of this. Should I do a ute? Should I do a derby car? Should I do kind of a rally inspired car? Let me know what you guys would like to see. kind of what direction to take the hatchback. It's a little more beat up than I'd like. I was going to just fix it, drive it around and sell it, but I don't really want to sell that to somebody now, so let's do something fun with it, guys. Alright guys, make sure you give us a good old thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. Make sure you subscribe, follow along with these builds. Now we got the hatch, and let us know what you guys would like to see with that and which direction we should take it. Till next time.